went right up there to stop it. LeBron said, who hit me in the back of the head? But Brandon Clark again defensively.
Brandon Clark's one of those Grizz that they just keep coming at you. They got some hot.
Yeah, you got to make calls, ref. Wake up.
Last year, as Russ hits on the baseline. So the Lakers started the first quarter 0 for 6. They started this quarter 0 for 6. Jones, back to Bain, was really on a hot streak as Bain from beyond the arc. He's in the top 10 now in the NBA percentage-wise. 2 big steps, hangs in the air and scores. He had 25 in that win against Cleveland the other night on Wednesday. Russ got Conchar guarding him, 10 to shoot. Russ now alone on the right wing. Here comes the double team. Out to Max. He's shown to be a good outside shooter. Then he proves it again right there.
He's really been consistent from behind the arc. When given the opportunities, he's made the most of it.
Max 41.2%. Real good. But at the other end, no Laker defense in the lane.
Brandon Clark just catches it and elevates over the top, and he utilizes his physical abilities quite a bit.
That's good pass by Russ to TB, and he gets fouled.
Brandon Clark.
Yep. Out of Gonzaga, Brandon Clark in his 4th year.
He's like a pogo stick, man. He just continues to get off the floor. Thomas Bryant trying to scratch for the first time.
Thomas's minutes have dwindled yet again the other night. It's been 4 or 5 in succession. Getting some significant time so far here this evening, though. Hey, Laker fans, tacos, you know, they're on the line. Lakers are going to hold, if they do hold Memphis under 111, that is going to be tough. Because I mentioned over the last, 11 games that they've all won, they've scored at least 115. But if they can do it, under 111 and win, you're going to score a couple free tacos with a drink purchase from Jack in the Box tomorrow.
The Lakers trail by 2, 8:15 to play here in the first half. And the Grizz doing this without Ja, who has been out for quite some time.
This is one of 9 games in the NBA on this Friday night. Foul on Beverly. One of the few times you'll see somebody raise his hand.
Good screen by Carlieto. Off the ball, sets a good screen for Desmond Bain.
Just a really well-coached and a well-rounded team, this Memphis. A good mix of offensive players, defensive stalwarts, guys that hustle. It's a pretty young team, too, that's for sure. Here's Jaren Jackson Jr. The rebound is tapped by Bryant. Away from Clark. Good play by Bryant. LeBron, here he comes with some steam. 1-2, then he gets really surrounded. It's thrown out of bounds, but it was last touched by the Grizzlies.
He was trying to get it into the corner, but the Grizz obviously got a finger on it, so the Lakers have 17 on the shot clock.
It's been a tough time for the Lakers. Last 3 losses have been by a combined 10. Oh, cutting is Troy Brown. He gets it blocked, but he's fouled, which means free throws.
That's the 3rd foul on Clark, I believe.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Even though they're deep, they rely on him quite a bit as he gets called for the foul. Troy Brown with a straight cut to the paint will end up with 2 free throws.
So you can see immediately the coaching staff looking at their rosters, their numbers, discussing should he come out and who's going in for him. Hey, while we have a moment, here's a word from Marungu.
Hit the like button and subscribe, friends, and please support the channel. Information's in the description. Enjoy the rest of the game.
3 fouls. Sometimes you gamble and win, and sometimes you gamble and lose. So let's see what happens here before he gets taken out of the game.
Memphis was right around this record last year, just a game worse last year than this season. And they're one of the top teams in the league. Jones.
He's really a good guy coming off the bench.
Unsung.
Jones is reliable as can be.
And again, going multiple threes. 9 straight before not getting one the other night. Jones already has 2 this evening. Now LeBron, a little no-look away. And Memphis got into the lane. Then nearly losing it is Bain behind the ball. What a pass by Bain. And the finish that time by Clark. What a pass.
Nice. deliveries by he had that one all to himself.
Yeah, the dribble penetration and then the give. LeBron backing in. Trying to bully his way in. He'll try to spin. Look at everybody going after him. And he scores. That's right. You got multiple bodies trying to block shots.
But LeBron's smart. He realizes that you got these kind of high fly acts. You got to blink every once in a while because they'll jump. So he blinked twice and got him in the air.
Got a couple of guys, including this fellow with the basketball. Going to be a foul as Jackson Jr. went hard to the basket.
Another look at the last couple of baskets by the Grizz. This one here was special by Desmond Bain with the behind-the-back pass. And then LeBron, 1, 2, up and in.
Nice.
So that's the way you have patience, knowing that little fake, they're going for the block.
LeBron had his 18th 30-point game of the season the other night. Now at the other end, it's Jaren Jackson Jr. He led the league in blocks per game last year, and he's got 3.5 per this season. Hey, Laker fans, test your knowledge for a chance to win autographed Laker jerseys, tickets, and also get your chance to win $75,000. You know what you do? You play Lakers Pick'em, and it's at Lakers.com/Pick'em.
Jaren Jackson shooting the second of 2 free throws here. That foul was on LeBron James as he has picked up his second.
LeBron so far has played more minutes than anybody in the game. Out goes Clark finally with those 3 fouls. Very productive, though. As you mentioned, he made all 3 of his shots. Beverly down the middle he goes. Unimpeded, Pat Bev.
Nobody stepped in. They just played Pat Bev to be a passer.
Williams trying to play a little 2-man game. Now it's Adams with Jackson. He'll fire the 3. Wasn't close. Rebound to be taken by the Lakers. We're exactly halfway through the second quarter. Lakers are down by 3. Beverly going baseline. Comes out the other side. Troy Brown Jr. And hit the side of the board. Was it blocked? Referees are looking at each other. And the outside official, I think, said it was.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm glad it was because otherwise that shot didn't even get close to being successful.
Zach Zarba, Brian Forte, Matt Myers are 3 officials tonight. Yep.
Yeah, it was
one
touched.
fingertip.
Adams got a piece of it. That's all it takes.
10 shoot. Westbrook, the pick by Troy Brown. He'll now roll to the basket. Russ retains the dribble. Russ out to the wide open Thomas Bryant. That's off the back iron, and up the ladder goes Williams. He stands 6'8", went to Stanford for a year. After Sierra Canyon. Brooks comes around the big pick by Adams. That's one of the meanest picks in the league. Boy, he is big and strong. He's got a wide open three. Didn't want to get it right back from Rusto. 11 on the shot clock. 43-40. Again, the Lakers just right on the perimeter. And that's an air ball by Westbrook. They weren't doing much in that possession.
That was kind of like your shot. Remember I said you used to hit the net?
Thanks a lot.
You hit the bottom of the net.
Let's just go back to the last game to bury me.
I just wanted to have the definition.
If I was able to play my senior year, remember I was out with a knee injury, I would have been better. If Andrew wasn't. Underneath the lob, they missed the connection. It's going to be Bryant with control of it. It was a long time ago, Stu Lance. Here we go with Patrick Beverly. That's out now to Schroeder. Again, they're playing keep away on the perimeter.
You better start looking at shooting.
There is Schroeder. A little bit of a rainbow from mid-range. By the way, Memphis was a +7. Durant was on the bench, so they held their own and more than that. It's not easy to knock down Adams.
Thomas Bryant picks up his second foul with contact with Adams, and Adams slow getting up here.
Very slow.
I think he's okay, though. You know, he's just making sure he gets that extra 10 seconds of rest.
From New Zealand, went to Pitt for a year.